Welcome back to Football Kings. I hope you guys can hear me, but anyways, let's get into it. West Ham beat Wolves 4-0, and it looks like Wolves are already on the way down at this point. But let's see what happens. Some people are still hoping and believing that something might happen, but
Which
17,
people are hoping?
17 people came on the stream yesterday and were saying, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, saying that Wolves will survive. You don't remember that
Wolves
happening?
fans.
Yeah, people.
Wolves
I don't
fans.
know. No, not Wolves fans, but some people said they think
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wolves will survive, but
So man,
it's not. It's not happening. They've been bad all
it's
season.
looking it's
They've
looking bleak.
struggled. They've struggled to pick up points. When you look at the people around them, the only other person that you expect to replace them, or the people that you expect to replace them in the relegation zone, won them. Right? Wolves were either going to survive and West Ham go, or Nottingham Forest go, or nobody else would go because Leeds have 33 points, Nottingham Forest 32 points, West Ham same points as Nottingham Forest 32 points, and Spurs they still have that
Mm.
game in hand. I mean, they've not played yet, right? They're yet to play in the relegation zone. Means important game for them this week. They need to win. In fact, it's a must win. They must win. If they don't win, that becomes an issue, right? And
That's a big
I'm
disaster.
very concerned about West Ham
Why?
because of their goal difference. That goal difference of minus 17 is working
No,
against
they've
them.
but they've done something about it by scoring four.
Yes, but minus 17 compared to other people around you that have like maybe a less goal difference
Doesn't
than
mean
you. You don't want it to factor in
Spurs.
into the decision of you going down. You get what I'm saying?
They can make up for it. They don't have difficult fixtures.
Yeah. But anyways, today's stream we'll get into actual prediction. We'll do our prediction stream as usual. We'll talk about the Prem. Prem is back. We went on the international break. We did the FA Cup thing. We've done the Champions League midweek. We're back to business. We're back to the Prem. People are not liking English football this season, but same old,
Back
same
to
old.
tears.
We are back
Back to
to
tears.
we're Premier League fans, so
Tears.
we're back to it.
Or
We'll
back
get
to
into
tears.
like I guess before we get into the fixtures, going fixture by fixture, is there any news you want to get out of the way? Any housekeeping before we
Story.
get into?
Um I think one of the on Chelsea, right? They're just releasing Bluco are just releasing different. We don't know if it's PR saying they're interested in Morgan Rogers. I doubt that. Can they afford him? Now there's news about the reason that they like Rosinho. All these things they are releasing it through journalists. It's not as if we're saying it's journalists that top journalists are releasing it, right? Oh, that in the camp in Chelsea, the players see him as a nice guy, right? As
Mm-hmm.
compared to Maresca. And that gives me cause for concern, right? Because I've said it before about him laughing too much. I said it, laughing too much with the players.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign. That's not good. SSB and Dockers, welcome. That's not good at all,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I think this is a time where everybody should lock in and get serious. What is the business at hand? Why are we being paid salary weekly? Right? It's not just for me to be a nice guy, right? You can be. I'm not saying you should not be nice, but at the same time, be strict. Be strict in your. How do I say it now? In what you want in terms of the performance.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
The principles and everything. You have
Yeah,
to be firm.
yeah, but I don't think this guy, and that's the only fear I have. So at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. News also came out that they don't plan to sack him till 2027, which
Mm-hmm.
I doubt. Right? They said the same thing for Potter. Potter is a long-term project. We still expect him to stay for 5 years. What
Still
happened?
sacked him.
He stayed for he sacked him. Pochettino, long-term project. No, after Pochettino now was settled. XYZ. At the end of the season, he
Sacked
left.
him.
Slash, they
Even
sacked him.
Maresca, we thought it was even going to be longer.
Long-term project. That one even won trophies for you at the
No
same time.
trophies.
And you saw Maresca's WhatsApp post.
No, what was his
He
WhatsApp
said,
post?
do not sacrifice your principles for no, do not sacrifice quality for money. Your principles and quality for money. who is it? Do you get what I'm saying? All these cryptic statements and all of that. Do you get what I'm
Mhm,
just like? Who is this guy talking about now? You
mhm.
understand? So at the end of the day, it's just I don't know. The club, everybody, an example is just giving this as an example. If you go on company's house, right? Most of the clubs have filed their taxes.
Yeah,
They filed their taxes. Liverpool, I think Liverpool has filed theirs. Arsenal, Tottenham, the rest clubs, them clubs, Manchester United,
yeah.
they've all filed their taxes. The only person that is late due is Chelsea. We're due. You late in even file. No, no, no. Sincerely, we're late is even late in even filing our taxes. Do you get what I'm saying? And it doesn't. These people are not running the club well. They are not.
Okay,
People. I know people like um maybe last month or 2 months ago, AB said, "Oh, yeah, AB and maybe some other Chelsea fans talking about, oh, we have enough money, we can spend. Do you get what I'm saying? We're not broke." Hmm. I'll hold that thought,
okay.
right?
Let's
We'll
let's
see.
let's
We'll
move
see
on
what
from
happens.
Chelsea. Let's get into the main prediction. Um, Honestly, with the whole Chelsea and Maresca, I said Maresca, Rosinho. I think at the end of the day, we'll see what will happen at the end of the season. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten into that state of mind where I don't trust what all these outlets are saying. I'm
Mm.
tired of people saying, yeah, this person will leave, and it's not to leave. Rosinho, they've given him to the end of the season, top four or nothing. Like, I'm tired of all those things. Let's get to the end of the season and let's see the decision that will happen, because we've seen this happen with other clubs where, for example, Ten Hag, he was supposed to leave at the end of the season, and then they decided to
What
keep him on.
happened? New
Decided to keep
contract.
him on, and decided to keep him on, and all of a sudden they sacked him and Amorim came in. So clubs move funny when it comes to their decision making. And even
Mm.
someone like Andy Slot, yeah, like, yeah, and it's supposed to leave Alonso, they've agreed a deal, they've signed everything is beside. I don't believe. I feel like agents and all these outlets are just spewing things and saying this is what's going to happen, but that might not be what will happen. So I think the same thing with Chelsea, with Rosinho. We're not sure what his future will be, and it might be a case where they might see
And
from the angle where,
there was news that if he doesn't finish in top four, he'll be sacked.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, that news came out. We talked about it yesterday, and I was also taking it from the angle where this might also be a case where, if you look at it, he has not had as much time as Maresca with these boys. Maresca came at the beginning of the season. He had a preseason with the boys. He got into the season. He had some fumbles. He learned from it. They grew that season together. They won things together. There's that bond that's been established between Maresca and the players. But when you look at Rosinho came in halfway into a project that into a team that really still has the imprints of Maresca, and he's been trying his best to, maybe try to steer the team away from that and implement his own ideas, which has proven very tough. I know fans will be like, keep things the same and let's stay the same and let's use the same strategy. Let's just win things. But also, as a coach, you need to bring in your own ideas too, right? Maybe it's a little too soon to implement that, but that's also a point of consideration going into the preseason. That, yeah, they might actually give him time. They might actually give him time, and he might still be your coach next season. We never can tell. SSB saying Rosinho is just not good enough.
He's not. Let's be honest with ourselves. He's not.
Say Rosinho is just not good
I'm,
enough. Yeah, but
yeah, you don't
yeah,
need,
I get. I'm not disagreeing, but I'm explaining from the angle of time. Like, he has not gotten as much time, and the
and
club can look at it that way and give him time. So you never can
basically,
tell what
and
the decision will be at the end of the season.
some of these journalists spewing the rhetoric of the club saying, "Oh, Rosinho, Maresca before Rosinho was Maresca, and Rosinho has
Mm.
more experience than Maresca." I'm like, are we seriously? Are we seriously doing this now? His assistant
I
coach,
guess a lot changes. A lot changes if Rosinho finds a way to win the FA Cup. I think that changes a lot. Rosinho
even
finds
if
a
he
way and he
wins the,
wins the FA. I think it's change a lot.
even if he wins the FA Cup, even if he wins the FA Cup and he finishes in top four, he's not still convincing. You see, I seen a video of Vincent Company today when he was at Burnley, just yelling at the players for money.
I've seen
Yes, yes,
that
I
video.
saw it. Yes, I've
I've seen
seen.
that
Say
video.
he said it was life or death. Imagine what Bayern players go through. Yes, that's it. So that's it, and that's the thing that bothers me. When you say you are nice, that's no good at all for for the mentality on the pitch.
I mean,
Top manage,
Graham Potter is nice, and that
see the
cost him
way
a
he
job.
went, garbage out, garbage in, garbage out. You saw the way people like Mourinho and all these guys, when Conte
Mhm.
and all these people, and even Ancelotti, people say Ancelotti is nice, right? But there's one key thing that they are not nice on. Ancelotti, they say is nice generally. Their footballing principles, they take it serious. And you want to try to balance your niceness
Yeah.
out of the pitch and on the pitch. Pochettino was nice to the players, holding them, arms around them. But what happened? Did he really get good results? Everywhere he's gone, does he really gotten good results apart from Spurs that one season that he went to the final and he finished second? He's not really gotten good result or good measure. Even in USA, struggling. So at the end of the day, sometimes I won't say you need iron hand, but the players need to understand this is where the coach stands on certain things. When you're on the pitch, they expect you are expected to run. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember I watched
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same video from Vincent Company,
It's the
but
same
there was a
video. I'm sure
video
it's
I
the same
watched.
video.
I watched a video where at was it at halftime he was lambasting them. He said, "Oh, this is why are you mourning? You're not effing running. I don't want to use the F word. You're not effing running. This, and you're stepping out on the pitch, stinking the place up." Like it was, I was like, brother, why you? He kept on going at that guy, and like he said, and I don't want to see this from all of you. If you're not ready to do your job, like he really gave it to them. I was just like, oh my god. And probably this is what part of what Bayern saw was not just about tactics, but the principle. They need somebody that is a leader. They need somebody that when he says yes, his yes is yes.
Hmm.
Right? If Vincent Company bans you for 2 games, you are not going to play 2 games. We're not going to hear media report that they are considering letting you play 2 games. Just like Fernandez, Enzo is banned for 2 games. Then we're hearing this thing like, oh, he might come back for Man City. Like, why are you begging? You've been banned. You've been banned, brother. Get out. We'll see you in the next time. You can train with this, but you are not available for that game. Maresca, if Maresca was to ban you for 2 games, you are banned for 2 games. You're not going to hear, oh, he's been considered. No. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So
I completely get what you're saying.
you saw when Maresca came and said, "Oh,
There needs to
I
be
don't
some
want Sterling."
authority as a coach.
Yes, I don't want Sterling. Oh, Sterling, you're out of the squad. See what he did to Sterling. You're out of the squad. I don't need you. Chilwell, you're out of the squad. This, you're out of the. That's one thing. What do you call it? If Pochettino and Graham Potter did not do, they didn't do it because they didn't have the mind to do it. But that is how you know a coach that is building himself for success.
A coach that wants to
Vincent,
win.
yes, Vincent
Yeah.
Company would go to a place and do that too, right? And that's why he's coming out with the rhetoric. Oh, don't sacrifice quality over money.
Hmm.
Your principles and quality over money. Do you get? So
Yeah, I
that's
get.
it. See,
Anyways,
the difference. Say Ancelotti is soft spoken. He said there's a difference. Ancelotti won't yell too much, but he will hold firm, and hold players accountable. True, true. People always like Ancelotti. Like even them Lampard, they were devastated when he was sacked. Because look, if Ancelotti was not sacked, probably Chelsea could have built something with him. Because he won the double with. I think he won the double with us in his first season. The next season we finished third and trophyless. That's why he was sacked. Like, anyways, the standard there was just too high. Then I think maybe it was based on what Abramovich was spending, so he didn't expect anything less.
okay, let's move on to
So
the
yeah.
let's move on to the actual prediction. We'll start from Arsenal Bournemouth. I mean,
Mm,
West Ham Wolves play today. West Ham beat Wolves 4-0.
okay.
West Ham,
Mm,
I guess West Ham they're out of the relegation zone for now. But then depending on the outcome from
Of
Spurs,
Sunderland, Tottenham.
Sunderland, Spurs. We can't really
That's
tell
a
if
draw. That's a draw.
West Ham would still be out of the relegation zone or if they'll still be in the relegation zone. We'll see, because this is the Zebi's first game, so I think a lot is riding on this. Anyways, we'll start from
The Serbia has already said something. What is the statement? I don't want players that don't want to be here. The mentality is already different. He's
yeah.
already setting the precedent. It's not like Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank is nice. He's a nice guy. He's a
Yeah,
nice guy.
all those things that Jet Spence and the other guys were doing.
Is James Spence mad? Can he do that to Dezebi? He won't play again. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Players need to
you need to be
understand when
scared of the
yes,
you need to be scared of the coach a little
yes,
bit. Yeah, you have to be scared of the
yeah.
gaffers. If
If
not,
not, you can't get the best out of them. How
yeah.
do you get the best out of them if there's no your foot is not on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
You imagine what Jet Spence did. He can't do that for Dezebi. He can't. He will never play again. I'm serious. He will never play again. Dezebi has already said in his press conference, first one, I don't want players that don't want to be here. He's already fishing them out already. Like, that is that serious? Even from the and somebody said something, said people should just realize who Dezebi is. Dezebi can decide to just go to the academy and bring people to play for the club. He's that kind of person. Because if you bring academic players, what Dezebi needs you to run.
They will work
He's just
hard.
he's similar to
Any
Klopp, but the
anything.
application is different.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? You can pass. Dezebi's
mhm.
on your passing is very good. Pass and you run.
Yeah. You have to
Those
work hard.
two
You have to
things.
run.
Those two things. Klopp, your passing might not be. I don't know if Klopp. But every in football you need passing, but right. But I don't think for Klopp it was all about the running, working hard. Do you get? So
Mhm.
at the end of the day, we see.
Okay. All right. Let's start from Arsenal, Bournemouth, and then we'll make our way down to United, Leeds. We'll just go through all the games in the order it appears. In the order, I'll just go in that particular order, calling the games out.
Mm.
Let's start from Arsenal, Bournemouth. That's an early game tomorrow. It's a 6:30 game on my side. It's an early kickoff. Arsenal are facing Bournemouth.
That's not a good sign at all.
I
The start
mean,
of the
it's
day.
a game they need to win. It's a game they need to win.
Is it Arsenal limping 1-0 win in a stinker?
Maybe
Maybe
even
even draw. Oh my god. That's a possibility.
you think Arsenal
That's a
draw the game
possibility.
at the Emirates.
Kingsley, Bournemouth. It's like you don't understand the opposition. These Bournemouth people, they are just, how do I say that? They are respecters of nobody. Even if they lose, they don't mind losing and scoring three, they'll still lose. Scoring two, they still lose. Marked on a norm, they score at least 2 goals and on average.
Foxy said if disaster brings in the youth, they're 100% down. That would be a diabolical decision. I
No,
mean, it
no, I'm not
depends.
saying no.
Depends.
Folks, I'm not saying go and bring in
It's how
11
is
youths. No.
is how he uses the youth talent. It
Yes,
might be
you
in
can
certain
bring in.
positions, not
Yeah.
completely.
So
Mhm.
what we're saying, an example is what I'm saying. So example is Jet Spence. If I'm just giving as an example, if Jet Spence is not giving him the right attitude, he can bring someone that plays right back or left back, whatever position he plays, and maybe try him. Right, but I don't think in this next 7 or 8 games he'll be really trying stuff and everything. But we'll see.
I mean,
We'll
we
see. We're
see. I mean,
curious.
based on the Sunderland game, if they beat Sunderland and they win their next one, I feel like maybe they'll stay up.
They're out. They're out. They just need two, 3 wins. They are
They
fine.
need two, 3 wins, and they should be
Two,
fine.
3 wins. They should
Because
be fine. I
they're
think
already on 30. They are 30
32,
points. 30
30 points.
points.
Oh, they are
So
30.
yeah, 30 points. So they need
Spurs is on 30 points. Kingsley, are you serious?
how many points do you think they're on? They're on
I was
30
thinking they're
points.
like 32 or 34.
No,
34.
West Ham is 32, Nottingham Forest is
Oh
32,
my god, they've
right?
really
So
been bad this season.
Leeds is 33, right? They need to win. They need like three wins takes them to 39,
This
right?
is
So
even a bad time to meet Leeds. I hope you are you
they need
meeting Leeds?
4 wins.
You've played
They need
Leeds, right?
four. They must win 4 games. At least
To be
three
safe.
wins and a draw. 3 wins and a draw, they are fine.
mm,
So that's the
mm.
must.
Mm.
Unless
Foxy
they have
saying
an elite use quality, which they don't.
he
They don't
says
bring it for relegation
you don't
battle.
but Foxy, we don't know
Yeah.
if they have quality in the youth setup. We
He
don't
said
know.
he said they don't, right? He said they don't.
But how does Foxy know that they don't have quality there?
It depends. Maybe he's monitoring the squad, like he knows people, he knows the youth squad. You don't know the
You
youth
know that
squad, right?
I have seen in not I've seen like two Tottenham youths being used under this what was this guy in Champions League. You remember Champions League, a youth player came on and the game before, and the guy was good. The guy was good. He played in the midfield. I remember. I don't know if you remember the game against Atletico. Was it Atletico in their house where they got something?
It was Tudor that brought the person on.
Was Tudor. I think that was first time I saw him play for Tottenham. And it's not like I spent my whole time playing for Tottenham, watching Tottenham. But the few games I've watched, I've never seen him. Right. But they are still Kingsley. What I'm saying is, I understand Fox's point, but what I'm saying is they are still they are those youth.
I think you're muted.
They're on the fringes of coming into the first team. They are
Mm.
just in between, right? They don't. It feels like they don't yet have the trust to play in the first team, but at the same time, it feels like they are
Foxy saying I watch the youth.
better.
Foxy watches the youth teams. So
You watch Tottenham youths.
yeah, I
I don't
used to
watch
watch youth
Tottenham youths.
teams.
I watch Chelsea youth, but not
Rising
Tottenham
ballers,
youths.
right? Rising stars. But you
Yeah.
never can tell. I just feel like let's see what he does. Let's see what Deserbi does. But let's get into it. Let's get into the actual prediction. Arsenal, Bournemouth. This game, we know Arsenal. They need to, at this point in the season. It's not guaranteed, right? For them, it's not guaranteed that they're going to win the Prem. So they need as much
Mm,
wins and security as
mm,
possible going against City. Because
mm,
if they lose this game, or they drop points in this game, and City still have their game in hand, City finds a way, win, 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 win to the end of the season, which is 7 games, 7 wins. Very possible. I think that's light work for City. What everyone is banking on is this City that we are seeing are not consistent enough to get 7 wins. But you don't want to try that. You don't want to make
Hey,
that. You don't want to have that at the
that
back of your
mistake.
mind, right? That
Try
would
it
be a
and
mistake,
see.
right? It would be a
Big
mistake. So
mistake.
I think for Arsenal, it's a kick. It's
Take
over.
this.
I think this is. Well, let's see. Let's see.
Man City can low key draw to
Let's see.
Chelsea. You know
Let's
that,
see.
right?
Let us see.
But before
What happened?
we'll get to
Why is
the
it that?
Chelsea
Why is it
game.
that? Rudy,
But
why is
I'm
it that?
saying, but
Why is that Arsenal fans come on our stream and say, "Oh, Chelsea, you guys need to beat City. You guys need to beat
they
City."
are looking
Why?
for a help. They are not sure. They are not
Exactly.
sure of
They
themselves.
are not sure. You
Uh,
can't SSB. You can't say it's
yeah, they are
over.
not
Like
sure.
this, City have a
Yeah,
game in
yeah,
hand. Like it's
yeah.
not over. It's not completely over yet. He said Arsenal is going to win in a very anticlimactic way.
Oh my god.
Nah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. That's
Oh my
possible. But,
god.
but let
When I
us
when
see. You-
When Arteta wins this Premier League, he will just go on a long vacation. He might even just say he's not coaching again. I give up. The pressure is too much for him. See, I even watched the African Youth Tournament. A lot of drama this week about Senegal's under 15, saying no chance. They are 15, and one of them player is bowed. Damn. Ah,
Wow. That's funny. That's
my
funny.
God.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
One of them is bowed at 15. That's crazy.
Maybe it's heredity, right?
It's a
So
lie. It's a
it's
lie.
heredity.
It's a
It
lie.
was but not much hair when he was young, when he
It's a
was a baby,
lie. It's a
right?
lie. It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
SSB says it's just Ateta's way. Hey God.
So we'll,
Ah,
we'll get
for
we'll get to
Kingsley.
Chelsea City, but for this game, Arsenal Bournemouth is a game I see ending two ways. Arsenal
2-1
winning,
or 3-2.
Arsenal
3-2.
winning, or it being a
Mm.
draw. To be
I
honest,
think they can win. They
because
can win Bournemouth
Bournemouth,
actually. Because
Bournemouth,
Bournemouth will be open.
I feel like Bournemouth will come. They'll play. They can score.
They'll be open too.
Right? They
Yeah.
have people that will score, but Arsenal at the Emirates, I think they win them. It could even be a 2-0. think Arsenal could win. I'll go for Arsenal win. For Brentford, let's move on. Brentford, Everton. These two sides are just pushing for this. They are also fighting though. They are 7 and 8. So whoever wins takes the other person's spot. You get what I'm saying? Like if Everton beats Brentford, Everton takes the seventh position. If Brentford loses to Everton, they drop points. But Brentford have to literally beat Everton to retain that spot. But the funny thing is, if Brentford should win or Everton
Mm.
should win and Chelsea lose, they move up to sixth and Chelsea drop points. But Chelsea will most likely drop to seven.
So Brentford, who are they playing?
Everton.
Oh, two of them are playing each other.
You didn't
Happy
listen
day,
to everything I just said.
happy days, happy. No, I heard you. I just wanted you to say
Brentford,
it again. Happy
Brentford,
days.
Brentford versus Everton. That's the game. Say, but to be honest, Arsenal should wrap up EPL ASAP because I think they can go to UCL final. Everton versus Brentford is going to be smoke. Anything, yeah, anything can happen. Anything can
Brother,
happen.
you don't want to
So
miss. You don't want to miss that game.
yeah. So what are you going for?
Um, ah, I think if there's anyone that can win this game, it will be Brentford. I think, but I'll go for a draw.
A draw between
Two
Brentford
of
and
them,
Everton.
1-1 draw, 1-1 draw.
I don't know. I think Brentford win. I think Brentford would win.
Brentford
Right.
can win, but
I
I
think
just feel the draw.
their coach has been, especially Brentford at home, is very strong Brentford to play. The fact that they are on their
Mm,
home ground, I think that gives them a push. I think Brentford
mm,
beats Everton. I'll go Brentford win Everton like 2-1. That's what I think. So regardless of the
2-1
results,
Brentford.
these two teams deserve massive praise. Really, two managers that deserve to be, yeah, in the manager of the year
Manager of the
discussion,
year
not
discussion.
Wayne Boston in
Yeah.
the conversation. Yeah, that's definitely true. I think Brentford's manager has been the one I've been the most impressed with because I had
No, people, people,
zero
people,
expectations of
people
what he was
say
going to
they will
do.
be relegated. Yeah.
Yeah, set piece coach. It was just a set piece coach, and I mean, he's what he's won Liverpool, he's won United. I think he beat
It's one.
United this season at
They drew
at
Chelsea.
home. They drew Chelsea.
They drew Chelsea.
Man
Yeah.
City won them 1-0, but that was a very tough game. They could have finished
Oh,
off
they were
Man
lucky.
City.
And they are still
Like,
going the second leg, which I think they can get something from Man City.
I don't get anything from that game.
Okay. If you
I don't
see,
get anything from that game. I don't think
say,
so.
is it Everton's away form is ridiculous this season? Are they getting more wins away from home than at home?
I mean, we can check their most recent form.
Mm.
Away they've lost, and we ever well, I think Everton their form has kind of been in their last 5 games has been inconsistent. Anyways, in their last 5 games, they've won three and they've drawn two. That's Everton. They've lost two and they've won three. That's Everton. For Brentford, they've drawn three, they've won one, and they've lost one. They lost to Brighton at home, but the rest of the games they won Burnley away, they drew
If
Bournemouth
you watch
away, they drew
the last
Wolves,
time I checked,
and then they drew Leeds away.
Everton in terms of the what they call this thing now, the form, like win, lose, win. If you notice, Everton has a pattern. Check the pattern. So this game, I think they lose. They've been doing lose, lose, win. Sorry, lose, win, win. If you check it, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Lose, win, win, lose, win, win, or maybe lose, win, lose, win. That's what they've been. I
Oh,
know.
it's
I saw
been
a pattern.
lose, win, win, lose, win. Because they won you
So the
guys.
next one should be. The next one might probably be a win. They could win
You
Brentford.
think they win Brentford?
It's possible, yeah. Why can't they? They win Brentford. What happened? They climb Chelsea, right?
Yeah,
Is it on based on goal difference?
based on points.
Oh, God, man, my club is disgusting. Disgusting. Yes, but the club Chelsea is disgusting. I can't even imagine I'm even wearing the jersey. Disgusting. The manager is disgusting. The club is disgusting. That's the honest truth. With all the money spent over these years, it's painful to think about it. I'm serious. It's painful to think about it. All those money spent, you could have invested it in people that already know football and are ballers. 26, 27. Let them play. Next 2, 3 years, they are their peak already, right? These guys are just they are useless. To be honest with you, see
Anyways,
the
let's
whole
move
form
on.
has
Let's
been
move
an
on.
issue.
So
14th in the table, but also expected in a new stadium. Let's move on. Let's move on.
their away form has been good, which means they could go to Brentford and they could win.
I'm thinking they win this one. If I'm changing my prediction to Everton win,
I'll keep my prediction
based
as
on that,
I'll keep my prediction with Brentford
based
win
based on
or
based
draw.
based on based
Brentford
on
win or
that
draw.
my based on how they are moving, right? They won at
Mm.
Chelsea. They are going to win at Brentford. That's their away form. Chelsea
Okay.
home away. They don't win anything. You don't know
Let's
what
move
they're
on.
doing.
Let's move on to Burnley Brighton.
Only Brighton, these two guys, they don't look serious in anything they are doing. Brighton doesn't. We don't know what Brighton's plan are. Are they planning to stay in the league? Are they planning to go to Europe? They just seem undecisive. Do you get?
Who?
There
Brighton?
was yes, there was news. Brighton is their ninth, right? Or what position are they? There was news that the fans wanted
Yeah, 10.
Fabian Hosler,
10th. Yeah.
then Hosler to be sacked. There was news, right? But he's won maybe one game or so after that. So, fans, when you win, they forget everything that has
I mean,
happened.
they won us now.
Chelsea wins Man City, and Mourinho is the world best coach.
Brighton, they've gotten in their last 5 games, they've had 4 wins and one loss. They won
Yeah, so,
Brentford, they won Nottingham
yeah,
Forest, they lost to
yeah.
Arsenal, they won
Mm.
Sunderland, they won Liverpool. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
so that's it. So since when they started talking about that sack, but before then
I
they were
think
having
Brighton. I
issues with
think
it.
Brighton will
Brighton
win
win.
Burnley. I'll
Yeah,
go for a
they
Brighton
have
win.
every. I'll go for Brighton win too, based on their form. But it's in this type of games that Brighton fumble. I'll be honest
Okay.
with you, it's in this type of game they can just low key just throw it away. Yes, throw it away. But I see
Okay.
Brighton winning this one. Maybe like if 3-1. 3-1 Brighton.
All right. Let's move on to Liverpool Fulham. Man, when it comes
Is
to
an
talking about
slot still is an slot still here?
my team and how we're going
Is
to
he still
perform
at
in
the
game,
club? Please
of
answer that.
course,
Is he
he's
still
still
at the
at the,
club?
of course, he's still at the club. Who's going to
He-
remove him?
He's still thinking of the place.
Anyways, let's focus on the game. And the slot is still here. Most likely Salah will play in this game. I'm not sure what he's going to do because the way he played against PSG is such a bad rep for teams that want to face us. Our confidence level in the past couple games, we've had like 3 losses in all competitions, so our confidence level has kind of been asked in the past couple games. So
Mm,
I don't know if the boys are going to go into this one and do anything. Anfield is not the same Anfield. If you asked me last season if I was facing Fulham, what the score would be, I'll tell you probably like a 3-1, and we'll probably beat
mm,
them. But
mm,
this is a game where it's most likely we'll concede. If he decides to
mm.
play 5 at the back against Fulham, then he's completely
Why?
insane.
Why would he do that? Is he mad?
No, he's completely insane, is what I'm saying. If he decides to do what he did PSG, that haram
That's
tactics,
madness.
if he decides to do that haram tactics again in this game,
No.
then he's completely lost it in his head. If he decides to sit back against Fulham and give Fulham the chance to hold possession of the ball, he's mad. He's completely mad. This is a game where we need to attack Fulham intensity,
What do you
rescore them.
what
Yeah,
do you expect this brother to do? There's nothing an slot does that is good enough these
I
days.
expect him to be a fucking coach. That's what I expect him to do. I expect
So,
him
y- so, so
to
you want
bring
him
up
to
bring
attack
up
and lose?
tactics. I expect him to bring proper tactics or get the hell out of the club. If you cannot do the job, then leave. That's what I expect. And what I expect in this game is we should beat Fulham. I expect to see
Yeah.
Ekitike back to scoring. Ekitike is known for scoring against small teams. So put the brother in. Let him start scoring. Use this as a
Mm.
confidence boost. Right.
A
So
test bit.
yeah, let's see. I'm actually going Liverpool to honestly, I was going to say Liverpool draw, but maybe we find a way and we edge this one. The problem is we don't know how to score. That's the concern. So I don't know if we don't know how to score. and then it's hard for us to maybe make it difficult for them to concede. This could be a 1-1 draw, or this could be a 1-0 win for Liverpool, or highest 2-1, and we win 2-1. I don't see us scoring up to 3 goals. Impossible. The only way we score 3 goals is if somebody has an individual brilliance, or Fulham just have a horrible game. Right? This is a Fulham that is properly back. Right? They have people back. So I don't know.
Ah, oh God.
So
This coming
I end up
from
seeing,
group is funny.
say, West Ham did the Lord's work. Anyways, I
Oh
end up
my
seeing,
God.
oh, because
Mm.
why? Because they beat Wolves.
Maybe it moves.
Oh,
Oh my
and then
God. That's crazy.
Spurs have gone to relegation zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. So in this game, guys, I expect Liverpool to win. Expecting us to win in this game, but it's a
Mm.
Liverpool win or draw. Let me put it that way: Liverpool win or draw. We're finding it difficult to score, so I'm going a 2-1, 2-1 Liverpool win. If it don't end
Okay.
up being 2-1, it could be 2-2, but it could also be 1-0, and it could also be 1-1. So those are possible scores.
Kingsley. Kingsley, there's someone that said on our live that anytime starts to say he's hoping on a draw,
No, I'm not hoping on a draw. I said we'll win, but
you win. Okay, okay, you're
this is a game
confident.
that, yeah, we win this game, but this is a game that the margin is not that large, and even if we don't win, we'll
Mm.
end up drawing this game. Like, I don't
You
see us
should be
losing this game.
beating Fulham. You should be
So
beating Fulham. Ah,
no, 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 no. Don't worry, boys.
oh
Don't worry.
my
We
God.
should
You
get a
should be
win.
you should be you should be
We should get a
beating
win.
Fulham, right?
Honestly, all the times I
Yeah.
expect us to win and use that win to propel ourselves up into this top four, we've been fumbling
Mm.
the bag. So you never can tell from Liverpool these days. Anyway, let's move on. Crystal Palace, Newcastle.
I didn't give my predictions for that one.
Okay, okay. Give your prediction for Liverpool. I thought you gave your prediction.
I'll go with a 3-1 Liverpool win.
3-1. We're not winning 3-1. But sure.
Why can't you
Maybe
win 3-1?
maybe we win 3-1. We don't know how to score, is why. We can't score. Our attack is dead.
Ekitike and Isak finds their shooting boots and Foxy will
The
be
only way
sad.
we beat these people 3-1 is if we score them from set piece. And the slot knows that his
Is
team
your
cannot
only
score.
set piece? Is the only set piece you score now?
How did we even get wins against Galatasaray? We scored them set piece. You don't remember, like, the first goal that
True,
came in
true, true.
Galatasaray was from a corner, right? That was how the first goal even happened. The last time I saw us score, anyways, let me not generalize, but the last time I saw us score in a game, I feel like that game, the goals that dominated that game was a set piece. So, in terms of open play goals, I don't think there's any creativity in that team. I don't think people are lethal in that team. The boys can barely string together a final pass that leads to a goal. So, that's why I don't know.
I see, but Galatasaray we play like a side from Estonia.
Yeah, and that Galatasaray away, they're not good, right? At
They are
home is
not
when they are
good.
good. So,
They are
and
not good
at home we
actually.
didn't win them. They won us at home. They won us at
Oh,
home. This is a team that doesn't score. We don't score. And that's what I'm telling you guys. We
that's
don't
a
score.
problem. That's a
So
problem. That's a big
three
problem.
3-1 3-1 is a huge wish. I wish we win 3-1.
Three
I wish
one.
I
You
wish so.
you have the
But
squad. You have the squad for it. You have a squad for it. Yeah.
we had the squad against Burnley. What happened?
Mm.
We had the squad against Leeds. What happened? We had the squad against Brighton. What happened? What happened against Brighton?
I don't even know at this
Exactly
point.
my point. Exactly my point. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm honest. I'm honest with my team, bro. Like, we don't know how to score. Even Ikena predicting 2-2. In my mind, I'm like, you really think we can score 2 goals in a game at this
Oh
point?
my god, it's really bad. Is it that bad?
It's bad. It's bad. The bet I say the last time we are scoring, the ways we score is from dead ball situations, from
Set
set pieces.
set piece,
Scores
corners,
a free kick.
free kick.
Maybe somebody crosses the ball, cross back, and then we score. When was the last time, like, we played a beautiful football, built up from the back, people pass, led
And
to a
use it
goal?
to score.
When was the last time you saw Liverpool play that way? When we took possession of the ball, we did something, build up, gave a nice pass, and then we score. When you're saying we'll come
Mm.
to Anfield, oh wait, let PSG come to Anfield, we'll do something. He's delusional. That our coach is delusional. So let's see. Maybe I'm wrong, and I wish I'm wrong for because I wish my team well. So I wish I'm wrong, and we find a way to score. But as far as I'm concerned, it's difficult for us to score.
True.
That's what the problem is now. But we concede. It's good for us to score, but we concede. Anyways, let's move on to Crystal Palace Newcastle.
Wow. Foxy step forward. Crystal Palace, Newcastle. Crystal Palace, it feels like they've picked up form.
You think so? Because what they got a win and a draw in their last two games.
Yes, I think so. That's the vibe I get.
They won Tottenham and they drew Leeds.
Oh my god! It's a Palace comfortable win. They are just too good for us.
Every single that's Fox's trick now. Every single time he
Oh my!
predicts
It
his team will
predicts
lose.
it predicts them for to lose every single game.
And then when they win, he comes to our stream and says, "Oh yeah, raise your hand if
I
you
think
want
Newcastle.
it."
I think Newcastle wins this one.
Newcastle,
They can win.
they're out of all competitions, right?
Yeah, they can win. Why can't they
So
win?
they will win. I think they'll win Crystal Palace.
Maybe a 3-2. I'll go for a 3-2 Newcastle. Newcastle are going away.
Newcastle away, yeah.
They can win. It's a scary the way you just destroyed. Say we have played 49 games in all competitions this season. We have conceded 2 or more goals in 22 games of the 49. And Kingsley think that we would win 1-0 and keep a clean sheet. Pray we don't concede 4. Why we like Ikena is as a
No,
realist. He
no,
will
no,
tell
no.
you how it
Yeah,
is. It's
honestly,
not
Ikena, Ikena,
sugarcoating
that's
it.
no,
You see,
Ikena, that's
that's
fair.
the that's your
No,
record.
Ikena, 100%.
That's
That's
your
true. That's true. That's fair. This game could end up being 2-1 and they win
I
us.
predicted
Right?
3-1.
No, this game could end up being 2-1 and they win us. But
Mm.
let's look at it critically. Let me give my reason why I give this prediction. I'm looking at the teams that we played at Anfield, that we drew them in their house, like the Fulhams,
Mm.
the Burnleys, the Leeds. You get what I'm saying? Like those types of teams.
Mm.
When we played them at
Mhm.
Anfield, those guys
Mm.
found it difficult to score, right?
Mm.
They found it because apart from Nottingham Forest, they had a few days with us. They scored us 3-0. I don't know what happened there, but
Yeah.
Fulham, right? They I don't see them sitting back too much. They'll put the ball on the ground. They'll play us, right?
They almost last season. What did they get a win from Anfield or a draw? The last
That's
time
true.
Fulham came to Anfield.
Last
Yeah,
season, what happened?
I
Was it a
think
draw
is
or a
I
win?
think I think is I feel, why am I
Can't
feeling like it
remember.
was a draw or something or maybe a
Can't
two
remember.
one?
Yeah,
They
I can't
nearly
remember.
they nearly won. They are
I can
they
check
are
it.
going to
I
be
can check it.
stubborn. They are going to be stubborn. I,
They'll be
I think
stubborn, of course.
yeah, I think they'll be stubborn. I think maybe a 2-2
Of
is the
course.
most likely score.
Uh,
But I'll go with a Liverpool
it was a
3-1.
2-2. It was a 2-2 last season. Yeah, it was a 2-2 when they played us last season. No, no,
The
was it?
major no, that was in their
Yeah.
house, right? Well, yeah.
It was a 2-2 in their house. It was a 2-2 when they played us. And when we got to their house, they won us 3-2. It was a 2-2 when they played at Anfield.
So it shows that they can score you guys an average of 2 goals. Let's
Yeah,
put that forward
they
first.
can score us 2 goals.
Can you
So
can
that
you
means
score 2 goals?
that's what I'm saying. I was arguing from the
Yeah.
possibility of Arne Slot making sure they don't score him and he's trying to be defensive.
Okay.
I was arguing from that point, making it difficult for them to score, right? Because he's looking for
Okay,
clean
I see
sheets,
the
right?
point.
In terms of how he's
Mm,
defending, because
mm.
Arne Slot is in two extremes. It's either he's extremely defensive or
Attacking or
extremely
extremely
attack. He
attacking.
does not have a
No
balance. His
balance.
tactics has no balance. So that my 1-0 came from him being choosing to be defensive because I don't want to
Defensive.
lose, right? That's why I came for,
But
and
what of if what of if
which would be embarrassing because
what
but,
of if he
but,
plays
but he
five
did
at
that.
the back?
But guys, don't forget he did this thing against Sunderland when we played Sunderland. Sunderland were
You
having
gave
possession of the
Sunderland
ball.
the ball.
They were having
I
possession of
think
the ball
Sunderland
at Anfield.
you guys drew Sunderland, right?
We drew Sunderland 1-0, 1-1.
Oh, man. He's
So
really
that's why
thinking of the place,
that's
I
where the
think.
1-0 comes from. But then I agree, we could also draw. We could
Thinking
also
of the
draw
place.
2-2. We could also draw 2-2. Possible. But the problem is we find it difficult to score. So if they score us 2 goals, I see us losing the game 2-1. Right? If we score 2 goals, there's no way we score 2 goals and that those boys will not concede.
Anything that makes
Don't
PSG
concede,
not qualify from Liverpool, they've really messed up
then they messed
big
up.
time.
Then they
Yeah.
messed up.
He's thinking
This
of the
season,
place, but we
this
still,
season we're not a good team.
yeah.
Anyways, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Let's move on to Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa. I really hope Nottingham Forest beats Villa. To be honest, I really hope they beat Villa. Like
Villa
Nottingham
needs
Forest,
to be shut down.
Nottingham Forest at home. I really hope they beat Villa. Like we need this. We in order for us to get that top five, top four.
Mm. We need everyone beating Villa.
I need anyway. I just don't wish Villa well. If you're a Villa fan, I'm sorry. I don't wish you well. I need them to beat you. But sometimes
Oh my
my
god.
wishes don't happen, and this could be a case where Villa beats Forest. But let's see. Nottingham Forest, they're also in a relegation fight. They
The
are
relegation scrap.
they have
Especially
30
as West Ham, they have
as West
32
Ham.
points.
They have 32 points. They have same points as West Ham. They need to win this game so that they can extend the gap a little bit
Yeah.
more. Right? They need
Yeah.
this. So it's an important game for them. I mean, every game for them is important at this point because you need to try not to drop points, right? And even if you
I'll
drop
say a
points,
draw.
try not to
I'll say a
lose.
draw. I'll
Yeah,
say a draw.
it could be a draw. A game that could be. Let me see their last game. How did they
Mm.
play?
They
Their
won
last
their last
game.
game, I think.
Their last game they beat Villa. They beat Villa in their house. And then Villa beat them when they came to Villa Park.
Villa's
And
house.
then
But this one
Villa,
is the Nottingham Forest ground, right? City ground.
yes, Nottingham Forest ground. So I think Nottingham Forest could win. I think it could be a
Yeah.
2-1. Could be a
That's the
2-1,
best
2-0,
situation for
1-0.
everyone.
Yeah, I'm hoping Nottingham Forest win. Anyway, Sunderland Spurs. De Zerbi's this is De Zerbi's first game with Spurs.
I don't see a world where he wins.
He doesn't win Sunderland. I think he could get a draw. I think he could get a draw
Can
in
get
this game.
draw is the most likely result, but
Do you know what? Do you know what I want to see? I care to see a side that looks like they are fighting. That is what will make me think.
they
Okay,
started
Zerbi knows what
they
he's
started
doing, and maybe they might stay up. If we see a
their
Spurs
last
that
game.
are
The
complacent
last
and they're
game
not playing well,
they lost 3-0 now. Was it not the last game? They lost 3-0 to who did they lose to the last game?
who did they lose to?
They lost their last game, I think.
Yeah, they lost their last game 3-0 to Nottingham Forest.
See, it's 3-0. 3 good. Kingsley, the table does not lie. Let's be honest with ourselves. Today, when Wolves were beating 4-0, the last game from Tottenham, they were beating 3-0.
Mm,
I'll say probably a draw is the best result you'll get. But I even tip them to lose.
mm.
That's the best situation for every party now. They lose.
Spurs.
Yes.
I don't think they'll lose. I mean, I know a lot of people want to see Spurs get relegated, but I don't think Spurs will
Want to
lose.
see this be in the
I think
championship.
De Zerbi is
Zebby in the champion, and he
experienced.
goes there and wins it.
Nah, I
Good,
don't think you drop. I don't drop champion. I think De Zerbi's experience,
good
right?
man.
I will use this as a
Honestly.
little. I'll use this as a test to see
Mm.
where he's
Did
taking
you
this
watch the Did you watch the training videos of the Zebby? How much shouting he was doing?
for Spurs.
Yes, the training videos this week. I had to
Uh,
watch it.
To see,
We got a lot of views. Yeah, yeah.
maybe I'll
Got
check. Maybe I'll
downstairs.
check to see.
The brother was just, I was just like, oh, this guy is going to kill somebody.
He has to. He has to do that because that will make
Ah,
them wake up. Because then you can't tell me that Spurs don't have enough quality to beat Sunderland. I don't. I think they do. I think they have
mm,
enough quality players to beat Sunderland. Sunderland are a very strategic team. They will default to their behavior. They don't mind sitting
mm,
back. They don't mind not
mm,
conceding. But Spurs have what it takes to score from set piece. They have what it takes to
mm,
score from counter situations. They have players that
mm,
have better quality on the ball. I feel like the fear is Broby, long balls to Broby. If you can't hold Broby, then that's an issue. The
mm.
defenders from Spurs need to step up. They need to wake up. That's the fear. And then Spurs keeper, whether it's Vicario or who they put in goal, is a concern, right? I don't think Kinski will come back, but let's see.
Vicari is a puppet.
Let's see. So, but at the end of the day, I think this is a game where
So
they
what
could
are you
draw.
predicting?
I'm predicting a Spurs win or draw.
Wow,
The
that's
Spurs will
bold.
not draw. Yeah, I bring the
That's
Spurs will not
bold.
draw. Yeah,
In 2 weeks, it transforms everything.
that's what I'm thinking. All right, let's move on
Mm,
to Chelsea versus Man City. Important game for
I'll
Chelsea
say 2-2.
fans.
2-2 draw.
Chelsea versus Man City. Important game for Chelsea fans and Arsenal fans.
That fraud. Rosinha the fraud PE teacher. While losing badly 4-1. 4-1 City. Yeah. 4-1. I'm seeing, if you want me to be honest with you, 4-1 City, right?
You
It
think
had
you
them
lose
running
badly?
all. That man is garbage. He should try and convince me that he has there's even something he's doing. I don't think there's anything he's doing or he will do. I don't think he's good enough for the level they put him. It's just because no one, I think he's a stopgap. No one wants the job,
At this
right?
point,
Someone like,
yeah.
yes, someone like Fabregas could have been ideal because Fabregas likes young players and he would
Mm.
improve them. And
I
probably
think
he
I
would
think Rosino will
he-
get sacked this summer. I just don't see them keeping him on. It will be hard to
I
really
don't
to
I
really
don't think it's
like
good enough.
what is the
I think
what's the
I
pitch
think
at the end of the day for
I think
Rosino?
I think what they expected. The problem is what they expected was that first of all, there's fans backlash against him not being qualified enough. Is more or less like, oh, this guy runs to get the job,
Mm-hmm.
right? He used the back door to get the job. The fans don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. Now, then the club is now hoping that, oh, just as Maresca proved everyone wrong,
He was going to prove everyone
Coutinho
wrong.
proved everyone wrong. But they forget something. Maresca had a preseason, right? But apart from even in Maresca, it's not as if it was rosy Maresca's preseason. Do you get? But we saw something, a way, a style of play
Mm-hmm.
in Maresca's preseason. That same style of play, he carried it into the new season. Same style of play. We lost our first game 2-0 so to Manchester City, if you remember his first game in his first season. And all of us are like, okay, we lost, but we're happy with what we saw. Do you get? But this one is just a go and check all our losses. They are all stupid. They are all stupid. There's no one that is even telling me that this guy knows what he's doing. There's none.
Mm.
When we lost 2-0, even there are some games that Maresca lost. I say, okay, we did our best. This guy has no idea. All our we lost to PSG, whatever. We lost to Newcastle. Look at the way they go through us. Like what sort of press? What sort of setup is that? And you think Manchester City will not eat us like a fried fish? They would. And you talk of the way Everton. I told you. I told you David Moyes was going to school him. I told
Yeah.
you when you go against a matured manager like that, he
Mm-hmm.
has a lot in his books that he's just going to, for to play managers. It's not like David Moyes is the most brilliant manager on earth. No,
But
but
there's some
the,
experience.
Ro- yes, the Rosinho is not doing the basics. To me, I don't. I'm even thinking that maybe Graham Potter is even better than him. People might say, "Oh, I've started." Yes, Graham
That's a
Potter had
stretch,
more.
bro.
That's a stretch. Okay, but Graham Potter had more experience than him. I hope you know that before he came. Yes. Okay, people say, "Oh, but Maresca, how many?" Anyways, I just think him being a nice guy, he's set up to fail. That's what I just think. I'm on the fence with him, right? He still has the opportunity to change my mind. We'll see if he does. And I told you, I said the last 10 games, and I'll say it again. Based on the quality we have, we should be winning 7 of them if he's a good manager and somebody that can take the club forward. Even if you don't win even if you don't win 7 of them, win 6, win 5. But let those losses be something that say, oh, the boys did their best. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I
There's a way
understand what
you
you're
lose,
saying.
they did their best. The performance was there. Do you get? But this guy, when we look at the performance, we just say, oh, this is naive.
No,
What
Drew,
what
I didn't
what were
reply
you
to that
saying?
comment. What was the comment about?
Oh, that no, he said you guys should go for Matthias Fernandez. West Ham are not
Oh,
going to
Matheus
sell him.
Fernandez. Okay.
He's really good. He actually help your midfield. To be
Oh,
honest,
okay.
he can come in for McAllister, I think. But yeah, he say Ikena is saying City
Yeah,
definitely
I
winning
was
this.
about
They
to I
have
was about to
extra
read
morale
Ikena's comments.
to yeah to push for domestic treble. Oh my God, it's even a treble.
Yeah,
It is a treble.
and I agree with Ikena's comment because when I look
Yeah,
at this game versus Man City versus Chelsea, I mean they are on fire right now. They just beat Liverpool what 4-0. Look at the way they play, look at the discipline, look at the
what we have,
chemistry, like
what
Doku,
what they are
Cherky,
locked in. They are locked in.
Semenyo, like that, the chemistry is there. Haaland is still Haaland. Who do you want to put in
They are
goal that
locked in.
Haaland cannot score against? Is it
They are
Sanchez? Is
locked
it
in.
Jorgensen? Like at the end of the day, like you guys, I don't know if
Brotherly
Enzo Fernandez will come in. I don't know if how you guys will set up
is
defense.
not
If you guys
there.
will
Is
sit back
not
and
there.
defend, but this
We
is a
have
game
no
I
style of
see.
play.
This is a game I see Man City
Mhm.
winning. Right? I think I see Man City winning this. I don't know if Man
That's
City will
not story.
go on to win the league. That's a different case entirely. But I don't know if Chelsea have enough to stop City. Right?
Drew, what's your prediction for this game? Let Drew give us his prediction. Anyways, for CFC LDN versus Man City is 1-4. Man City 4,
I
CFC
don't think it's going to
LDN
be up to
1.
1-4. I think it's something that could end up being 3-1
Brotherly,
or
brotherly,
3-0.
they are going to beat this. You forget that this guy has not won any big match. He's
Yeah,
not.
he has not won any big team.
He's not. Every big team has beaten him. The person that didn't beat him properly, the two people that didn't beat him properly are on fraud alert. I won't say fraud alert, but those ones too are struggling. Arsenal. Okay, I won't say they are struggling, but
Yeah, I get your point. Yeah. But
you
Arsenal
get
still
what I'm saying in the sense that
yeah.
they still beat him. You talk of Newcastle.
But
Newcastle still beat him.
Arsenal still beats Chelsea at home now at Emirates.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
so
their house, they beat
in the house
us.
they won
So
you.
that's what I'm saying. So he can't. I don't think he can beat. And Guardiola now is locked in. You saw him with his daughter just chatting, and when they were wiping Liverpool, he was not happy. Oh. He was just chatting with his daughter upstairs. This one, he's going to be at the sideline. That's making it worse. We have a bunch of people that so there's even news that our assistant coach has not even finished his licensing. He has not finished his licensing, but he's sitting down on the bench. He's using, and it's because why is that happening? Because he has a friend upstairs, one of the five technical directors. The technical director group is his friend. That's who we are now.
Yeah, you
We
guys
we
are
don't
cooked.
promote based, we don't promote based on this person deserves the job. If not, will Rosinho even smell the club? Rosinho,
Anyways,
in fact,
well,
I will even tell you that Felipe Luis is a better candidate than him. He is, because he's won something from, even if you say it's Brazil, but he's won something there. He did something. You saw him beat Maresca. Tactically, he did Maresca something. Tactically. Do
we'll
you
see
get
what
what Maresca
happens.
could not even figure it out?
Let's
4-1.
let's move on.
4-1. And even if they get anything from this game, it
Yeah.
doesn't change my mind about him.
All
I
right.
think it's just the players. But we're stuck with, before we move on, we're stuck with a Kopama that is not interested.
Mm-hmm.
We're stuck with absences. Fernandez absent. We're going to rely on an 18-year-old to play, who is Estevan. Estevan might play this game, right? Who are the people that are coming up from the bench? Garnacho, War Gecko, that doesn't even know what he's doing. Garnacho has checked out. He's no more at Chelsea Football Club. The club they've put him up for sale. They are open to offers for him. We told you, we said it right. Him or Gittins are going. He's the one. So yeah,
Yep.
we'll see.
All right, let's
But
move
it's
on.
sad.
Let's move to Manchester United Leeds.
Manchester United leads. I think
Mm-hmm.
Leeds get a draw from this game.
I think they get a
They do.
draw.
Yeah, they get a draw. They fight properly. because they need to fight.
I don't
Any
know.
more else, Kingsley, any more else, and they are in the relegation. They are going to get a result for Manchester United.
Okay, I see your point, right? But I
They
also
are.
feel like United could beat Leeds. I feel like United could
Okay,
beat Leeds. Um,
okay, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. If, I just feel like being at Old Trafford, the chemistry I've seen from Cunha and Buemo and these guys, the way they play. I mean, Carrick. I don't think Carrick is doing.
You just forget that they just got to the semi-final of the FA Cup. They are going to get a
Who
result for
Leeds?
Manchester United. Yes.
Yeah, they got semi-final of the FA Cup, sure, but I think United with the way they rest and play,
Okay.
that kind of helps
Okay.
them. That helps them a lot,
Helps them.
especially
They have good
playing them at
recovery.
home. So I think United could actually get a result against Leeds. Tough game, could end up being 2-1, 1-0. I think it could be a game that could go up until the end, and then United find a way and they score and they
I'll
win.
go a
So
2-2. 2-2.
I will go with 2-1, 2-1 United.
I'll go 2-2. 2-2. That's what I'll go for.
Yeah. Anyways, final thoughts.
Final thoughts is what I'll say is the Premier League has started and
Mhm.
we're back to we hope we're not back to being sad all over again. That's the hope of all Chelsea fans, especially those in West London. Tears, right? We hope we're not in for that. For Liverpool, we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
The two clubs, they don't look serious. I was in shock yesterday when when you told me that we're still on 48 points. 6 weeks ago, or 5 weeks ago, when I checked the table, we're on 48 points. I even thought we would be like 50 points by now, or even 51. Not knowing that Liverpool is still on 49 since then. We'll see.
Yeah, final thought for me. I'm hoping that we beat Fulham, but I don't trust my team. Anything can happen. This could be a draw. This could be an L. I think we're in that state of mind where the confidence is not there. Confidence level is just really low. Um, I'm looking forward to the season ending. Like Fox is saying, like I'm actually done with the season. I expected FA Cup, but I didn't get FA Cup. I don't think I'll get UCL either because PSG they're just crazy, a crazy team to play. So I'm hoping for the best, honestly, like from the team. I think it is what it is at this point in the season. We're not winning the Prem. Um, we can just all we can do now is focus on what we can control, and what we can control is do our best against Fulham and try to get a win. I think that's just how I look at it. And as for the rest of the games, Chelsea, Man City, that's the biggest game this weekend, at least in my own opinion. I think that'll be an interesting watch. Maybe Man City get a win and add pressure for Arsenal. But Arsenal, their game is the first game to start the match week. So if they don't win that game, that opens the door, right? City win, they don't win. City still have
If
that
they
game in
don't win, City will destroy
hand.
Chelsea. In
Yeah. Let's
fact,
see.
I'm just praying that Arsenal can win. Because if I'm serious, if Arsenal does not win a draw, City will destroy us properly.
Mm. But anyway, shout out to Foxy, Lucky, Ikena, SSB, every single person that came on the live, Drew as well. Shout out to Drew.
Dorcas,
Shout out to
yeah.
Dorcas. I appreciate you
Harvey,
guys for
Harvey,
liking and commenting.
Lucky, yeah.
We'll see you guys. We'll definitely see you guys tomorrow after a couple games have been played. Match week. This is match week
32.
32. So we'll see you guys after match week 32. If you've not done so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you're new here. We're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. All right, take care, guys.
See you. Bye.